Yeah, this is kind of a preview to what I want to do. I got those three at LeSueur. I should have actually. I wasn't thinking. I should have grabbed a couple of the metric in the quarter and the half. But all of you guys are so organized, and then you got me. Look at this kind of crap. Although this one would never go on. This is the flat screwdriver 1/4 inch. And I got a few of the metric that would never go on. Plus I got a scattered set of Allen wrenches like that. But I mean, I got to start organizing. I don't know. This is like, yeah, you can't see it. I can barely make it out. $5 each. I don't know. I talked to the young guy that was selling these, and I'd done business with his grandfather, and really, he was pretty busy. He didn't have time to humor me, but he told me his grandpa is 85 years old, and he hasn't come in 15 years, but I can remember having coffee with that guy. Now, LeSueur, it's a different attitude. I met a guy who had retired from the Craftsman. Actually, I'll get to that. I bought something from him, but he was liquidating his collection. I did buy one Craftsman piece for $5 from him. I won't lowball you. Here, I'm going to flip you around. Oh, by the way, I needed 5 golf balls. I got 4 for $1. I could have used a 5th one. I see I got 5 rasps that still need a handle on the tang. So I'm in business. Anyhow, I'll flip you around because somebody reminded me. I'll blow you up a little. Somebody reminded me you guys don't see me much on camera. Probably 5 times a year I'll actually show my face. Mostly you see my feet, my knees, or my back of my hand. And anyway, yeah, we're getting ready. High winds are coming up, and we're supposed to storm tonight. But anyhow, back on track. It's a different attitude. You meet interesting people. Both mornings, Friday and Saturday morning, about 6:30, I'd amble over to the Thresher's Kitchen and have breakfast. And I gotta say this, they were scrambled eggs. They were generous. I mean, it seems like if you go in a cafe or something, they're pretty stingy with eggs. But if you don't know anybody, you sit at a table, and pretty soon a guy or two will come sit with you, and you will meet some interesting people from similar backgrounds that have a story to tell. And when I do get around to posting what I bought, keep in mind I didn't buy a lot. Most of the video I got is stuff that I thought was neat, but and some of it won't make the cut. I did it quick and dirty, and when I go back and listen to myself, or or else I didn't have the camera centered real well, some of it won't make the cut. But I just and I did see another Minnesota sickle bar more. See, our penitentiary made farm implements at one time, and Dad bought one new, and I swear he only paid $100, $150 for it. I'll have to dig around because I've got his old records here. I'll have to dig back, but he bought it new from, I think the International dealership sold that as a high sideline, but I could be wrong. But I'm gonna have to look at that. I don't think he paid $150 for it. And I saw one, it wasn't in terrible shape. I'm sure it had all the same wear that the one we used had, and they wanted $100 for it. There again, no video because there was just too many people around. Yeah, I'm bald and got a belly and got bad teeth. That's the old guy thing. Anyhow, I just thought I'd share this with you. there is video coming, and I did buy one gift, and the guy that receives it, he'll find out that, well, I don't have that much money invested in it. On that thought, a young guy, and I really hold him no ill will. I didn't know what I was looking at. He got over on me, but that's all right. I don't know if he shot me a price, and I paid his asking price. My game is, if it's something, I might ask you if that price is firm, but I'm not going to go after you. I mean, I've seen people offer a third or less of what the asking price was. If we're too far apart, no, I won't even ask. Some people don't price anything, and there's a couple of ways of looking at that. But when we used to vend at LeSueur, I'd take a piece of chalk, and I'd chalk a price on, and then a day later, if I still had it, I'd rub that off and I'd mark it down a little. But that was a starting point. There's a lot of people don't put a price on it, and the story is there's a different price for the different people that are looking. Anyhow, but I paid him his asking price because I thought it was pretty cool, and it is pretty cool. Little did I know they're still making that. It's coming out of China, and I paid him top dollar for one that's a little beat up. I am going to clean it up and paint it. And I didn't get hurt too bad. So let me say it that way. It just kind of disappointed me, when I realized that, I should have offered him a little less than that. But anyhow, I always think of an auctioneer I knew, and I liked the guy. But I always thought of him as a bit of a grinder. He'd grind for the next dollar. And I always thought I was smarter than him, but he proved me wrong once. That's a story in itself. Well, anyhow, I've talked for 7.5 minutes. That's kind of a filibuster for me. Well, thank you.